We're on the longest street in Butuan City that's named after a saint, San Francisco Street. A moderately advancing place that has everything from eateries, cafes, a gym, clinic, a bank, internet shops, retail stores, and of course, schools. Now, the street was named after Saint Francis de Sales, who was a secondary patron of Butuan since the Spanish era. Now, San Francisco de Sales was also the patron saint for epidemics, and people would usually pray to him for intercession when it came to epidemics of cholera, typhoid fever, malaria, and of course, smallpox. Join me today as we walk down and remember the busy streets of San Francisco. Let's go.
How do you get around Butuan City? Well, you simply tell the tricycle driver the name of the establishment you need to go. But what if the place isn't that famous? And what if you're not from around here? Well, you of course tell the driver the street of where you want to be.
And because Butuan is a highly urbanized city, around 300 plus square miles, there are a lot of places to get lost in. This is Timber City Streets, the show that gives me wood. Literally.
San Francisco Street adjoins with several streets starting at the north with Montilla Street and ends south adjoining with P. Sanchez Street. Walking from the south, you can pass Sacred Heart School of Butuan, a learning institution that has been educating preschool-age children for 58 years. Sacred Heart School of Butuan is a Catholic institution owned and administered by the Missionary Sisters of Mary, aligned to the Diocesan mission and trust of developing in each child community consciousness, Christ-centeredness, earth care, compassion, and competency. All values that will prepare a child to help serve the church and society.
Five decades ago, or I mean, it's almost 6 decades ago, when Butuan City was still booming with logging industry, and most families were well off and lived comfortably. In fact, schools were teeming with learners from elementary to college. However, there was little consciousness that the head start for character formation and pre-elementary experiences. And then at that time, our congregation, Missionary Sisters of Mary, was just newly founded by Bishop Charles Banden Awelant, MSCDD. And it was the first set of formators of the Missionary Sisters of Mary. Sister Leonora Gotnik, ICM, as an early formator of the MSM, started to open the preschool.
So, sister, I'm assuming that the nuns also teach the students.
Yes, in fact, I was one of the, I experienced as advisor for grade 1 and grade 3 at the beginning of our elementary here in Sacred Heart.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay.
Well, what do you think about the preconceived notions that nuns make for very strict teachers?
I don't think so, because my pupils before love me. Yeah. I can boast that because they really want me to be their teachers in their next grade.
Teacher Yula,
Yes.
what do you think makes Sacred Heart School of Butuan the best school for children?
So we at Sacred Heart School of Butuan promotes Christian quality education. We assure that our learners are developed holistically through conducting retreats, recollections, and monthly mass. We also have monthly activities that promotes their talents and skills in singing, dancing, acting, hosting. And we also have yearly activities, namely Hearters Bigay Puso and Hearters Share a Love.
All right, now, sister, teacher, I will now prove to myself, because I gotta see to believe, if Sacred Heart School of Butuan is indeed the best school for children, including mine. So I'm going to test the facilities if that's okay with you.
You're very welcome.
The school started with just 2 kindergarten teachers, and now it has evolved into a school that educates preschool-age students to junior high. For their preschool-age students, they believe in nurturing them through play, arts, and music. Sacred Heart also has spacious playgrounds for the kids to enjoy.
Come, it's just beyond this door. It's my playroom.
I knew my day would come.
Hey, sister and teacher!
How was it?
So I went around and decided to see for myself if Sacred Heart School of Butuan is indeed the best. And what I found out is it is. It is the best school in Butuan, and all the facilities are top notch. And I was wondering if I could actually enroll here as a preschooler. I'll take that for not a no right away. Yes!
San Francisco Street is also home to Father Saturnino Urios University, a Roman Catholic private university run by the Diocese of Butuan.
Father Saturnino Urios was a Spanish Jesuit who was born in Nativa in the region of Valencia in Spain on November 12, 1843. Now, as soon as he arrived in Butuan, he started to preach the mission with sincere intention for evangelization, and eventually built churches, convents, and even settlements.
Starting in 1901, the beginning of Catholic schools around Butuan City and around Mindanao was threatened by the American military forces by providing for the establishment of public schools all over the islands in which the teacher is forbidden to speak of any religion or influence the pupils in one way or the other. Also in 1901, the Butuan Central Elementary School was established by the American military men. The American military men were having a hard time in putting the boys in their public school since the boys wanted only to be taught in Father Urios' home. Despite the threats given to Father Urios from the American military man to close his school and even terrifying the students not to go to his school, Father Urios knew his rights and he had the same faith and trust just like the trust that the parents gave him. With the challenges, Father Urios established a parochial school for boys on October 21, 1901. American Comandante ordered for the closure of the said school. Father Urios resisted courageously with the help of the children and their parents. Despite a campaign of threats and intimidation against him, Father Urios' school was protected by the Act No. 74 of the Philippine Commission provided in Section 27.
Konnichiwa, watashi no te wa nodokara de tokoro. Hi. Nasa legit museums in our school. Nobody does that except this place.
because Butuan is historical and this place owns a lot of land. Ilala ni Utang nakitaan. Oh? Look at these silver spoons, most likely. Talaga yung mga kids with silver spoons in their mouths. Mga good niba? These plates are good enough to use. Look, it's been mended, but it's like mostly there. Ming Dynasty, oh man, Ming is quite famous talaga. We got metal gods from the GIs that came here, American cookie jar. This was made in the US because of the ceramics, made in Japan, that probably left by the Japanese soldiers. A bunch of art, local wear. Nice one. Grinder, yes, old school grinder.
Picture taking.
May nalang video ta.
Streets will come back after the break. Urias College is the concrete proof of Father Urias' success in the evangelization here in Butuan City. On the 27th of September 1916, Father Urias died. After World War II, the Missionaries of Sacred Heart, or MSC, returned to help in reconstructing the dilapidated building of Butuan Parochial School. In 1939, the fathers of the Missionaries of the Sacred Heart decided to open the high school department and name it after Father Saturnino Urios, and it used to stand here, in the CBE area. The MSC priests were the ones who decided to name the parochial school Father Urios College in memory of Father Urios as the founder. In 1945, Jansen became the parish priest and was reinstated as the rector of the school after the Japanese occupation. He reconstructed the dilapidated elementary wooden building and constructed another building for the high school department beside the convent. Jansen became the first principal of the high school department. On July 1, 1947, during his term, the duly recognized name of the school was Father Urios High School. In 1950, the college department was opened with the first courses offered: 2-year Associate in Arts, 2-year Bachelor of Science in Education, and 2-year Associate in Commercial Science. During Reverend Father Venancio Portil, his term in 1954 to 1955, 3 collegiate courses with complete 4-year levels were duly recognized and opened, namely Bachelor of Science in Education, Bachelor of Arts, and Bachelor of Science in Commerce. This time, the name of the school was changed to Father Urias College. Life in Father Urias College in the 60s was full of challenges and enjoyment. At those times, both teacher and pupils learned from each other's readings and reports, and together, they created acrostics, poems, and songs. They didn't have the facilities enjoyed by the Urians today, but the discipline and perseverance during rigid trainings made them successful mentors of the next generation. Urias College is the only Catholic college in the city of Butuan and the 2 provinces of Agusan. As an educational institution, it has served the community for 103 years, from 1901 to 2003. The long years of its existence and service to the community and the neighboring provinces of Agusan have allowed the school to evolve and grow through to the fulfillment of its mission. Luciat Lux Vestra. Let your light shine. I'm at the Philippine Ports Authority, the former location of the Butuan Wharf, where huge cargo and passenger ships used to dock here back in the 1950s and 1960s. It used to stretch from here all the way to the start of G. Flores Avenue.
After today, I learned that not only is Butuan the origin of early civilization here in the Philippines, but Butuanans understand early on the importance of uniting education and religion in their lives and society. Education creates certain values of life and help in the modification of behavior, while religion beautifies life by cultivating a truthful heart with moral and spiritual values. In this way, religion and education have different ways, but the same aim of achieving God through cultivating truth and goodness.
And that's it for now with the streets of Butuan. Join us again next time for another fact-filled episode. And to answer the trivia at the beginning of the show, the former original name of San Francisco Street was El Filibusterismo Street. And if you studied your history classes, you know that El Filibusterismo was the second famous novel of our national hero, Dr. Jose Rizal. And now you know.